Well, we are in a very special place right now, and also with a very special enduro rider, but we're in the hyperbaric chamber. If you are wondering, we're not getting on a flight to go on some kind of holiday, and we are in the hyperbaric chamber for a very good reason, because I am with enduro rider, GasGas enduro rider Danny McCanney. Danny, maybe you want to explain a little bit about why we are in here today.
Yeah, well, there's obviously a hyperbaric chamber in the Isle of Man, so it's been a really good help for me for many years of different injuries, but obviously most important, my most recent one on my hands. So straight away I come down and seen the guys, and I basically asked, like, I need their help and support.
You were at the first round, of course, of the British Championship in Cain, and you had an incident there. Just tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, it's just a really simple mistake in the first 2 or 3 minutes of the race, which you'd never expect. And yeah, I crashed and come away with a basically really sore hand, not thinking anything of it. I couldn't continue because of the pain.
It must be obviously real mental distress when you feel that pain in your hand and you've got no idea what's going to happen when you take that glove off. So what did you feel like? What was the emotion? How did you feel when you removed your glove?
There's that much blood and stuff coming out. I thought I had more of a problem with my little finger, just was that painful, and I knew something wasn't right at all, and I couldn't continue because my hands had literally froze. They were that bruised already, so I knew there was something really wrong, but you don't want to think of that. The worst thing I thought was missing a few months of racing because it could be something more serious.
And of course you just signed up back with GasGas, and I'm sure you felt that disappointment for John Shirt and everybody at GasGas that you weren't able to continue.
Yeah, that was the worst thing. Obviously it was my first race back in the UK, and the team was there, Shirty, my dad, my brother, everyone was there to help me, and I'd had a few good results of that race before. I knew I could come on the podium or somewhere near there, and obviously it would have been a perfect start for the GasGas, but it wasn't my day.
It was just amazing to see how you actually tried to continue. Looking at the photographs that we uploaded, you obviously did a good job of just trying to get back out there, but you've come back, you've been doing an awful lot of things to help with the recovery. What have you been doing?
Yeah, well, it started straight away down here at the chamber. I'm in here 7:30 every day for an hour and a half, and obviously that's a huge help. And I've been having treatment in Ramsey by a guy called Steve at Champaka, which is the cold laser surgery, ultrasound, acupuncture, just everything, just to really get my hand the way it should be. And obviously I've only had 4-week space to do it all. So
let's talk about your expectations for 2018 with GasGas. What are you hoping to achieve?
I'm hoping to be British champion, and obviously at the end of the day I want to be a world champion too. So I want to win as much as I can. I know the bike's the best it's been for a long time, and I feel really comfortable on it straight away.
Why? What is it about the bike that makes you feel so comfortable? For anyone that doesn't know anything about an enduro bike and they're watching this, what makes it so comfortable?
Basically because obviously GasGas have sat back and looked and developed a bike that everybody wants the best of, and that's what they've made. They've got the best of everything. It's to be out of a crate as it is standard, it's really good. That's my first ride on it as a standard bike. I couldn't believe it. Obviously I've had factory bikes and stuff, and I've never rode a standard bike, and it felt good straight away. So it's actually hard to believe that I'm still riding a standard bike at the minute.
So you have got an exciting year ahead of you then. We've obviously got the next thing coming up, which is going to be the first round of the British Championship, and then you've also got, is it in March, the World Enduro?
Yeah, end of March is like the famous finish race in the snow, so that's exciting, but obviously more important, I'm more motivated than ever actually to get going again. Obviously the British Championship is it's next weekend, so I've not been on a bike for 4 weeks. It just feels weird for me not doing anything each day, obviously, except every morning I've been in the chamber, I've been down Ramsey having treatment, so every day I've been really busy, and it makes you more motivated to get back riding.
You've got fire in your belly,
yeah.
You're ready to go for sure. Okay, well look, we're going to catch up with you in a couple of months' time and find out how, of course, the recovery's going and how you've been getting on. So thanks for talking to us today. Thanks.
Thank you very much.